Hey, 420 blaze it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Damn.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
There's definitely some
Stanley
indication of
wondered
human
aloud
life, you
to
fucking
nobody.
dipshit.
He began wildly tearing through papers.
There's
on
just
the
no one
boss's
here
desk,
currently.
pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try not to be fucking traumatized by you serial killer bastard. I just lived out the fucking ending of, like, the world's most insane Saw movie. Oh, you like gore? How about psychological warfare? Much more fun. How am I supposed to go about my life as Stanley, now knowing that I'm under mind control? We out, bitch. We out swerved.
Although this passageway had the word escape,
It did, yeah, I saw
the truth
escape.
was that at the end of
It's
this
spelled just
fall,
like the word escape.
Stanley would meet his violent death.
Say
The
less.
passageway's starting to look.
Say
really
less,
happening.
motherfucker. Just kidding. You think I'm afraid? I've fallen to my death. I've fallen to my death again. I got fucking blown the fuck up. I collapsed on a sidewalk at one point. You think I'm
The door
afraid?
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get
Yeah,
back on
but I've
track.
already worked my way through this
At
solution.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yep.
And willingly confront his death.
Absolutely. Ah, the entrance to hell. Fantastic. Say less. Say less.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no
Back,
consequence
bitches.
whatsoever. Stanley can't
Welcome
see the
back.
bigger picture. He doesn't know the real
But
story.
I will be
Trapped
getting
forever
out of
in his
the
narrow
call
vision
here
of
because
what this
my
world
dance
is.
class got moved to an
Perhaps his
earlier
death
time
was
today
no
because of
great
the
loss, like plucking the
breathing
eyeballs from a
temperatures and
blind
stuff.
man.
Well,
So I
take
gotta
it,
get
take
ready
it
for that.
easy, bruv.
Willingly accepted this
Have fun at
violent
dance.
I shall.
to his brief and
I
shallow
will.
life.
I always do.
Farewell, Stanley.
Alright, guys. Bye bye.
See ya.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Well, I mean, at least it was instant. Okay. Bam, ba-da-da, ba-da-bam, bam, 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 bam,
And
bam,
yet
bam,
it
bam,
would
bam.
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as
Oh,
alive as ever.
God damn it.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Just a White House?
When every path you
Credits.
walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Someone's got OCD. Button sounds. Okay, okay. Okay, that was fun. Just trying to buy time before I die again. Even though I'm already dead. Shout out to all these people. This game is a fucking trip. I don't know if it's one that I want to take though. It's feeling kind of back roomsy.
Stanley walked over the bridge.
Is that it? The voice of the narrator recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 days of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Stanley pushed the number 6.
Stanley pushed the number 6. You're damn right I did. Okay. Okay, okay.
Oh, look at these two.
Bam,
How they
ba-da-da-dam.
wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, I'm blind.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still
I'm
save
back.
these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push
What are you talking
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
Bold of that female narrator to think I'm going to listen to a voice in my head. Quite the opposite, my dear.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
possibly
decided to go
mean?
to the
Hey,
meeting
420
room.
blaze it.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I got the memo.
When
It was
Stanley
about
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
how
This was not the correct way
HR
to the
needs to
meeting
see
room,
me.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Can you shut
The
up so I...
lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You're pissing me off. I was gonna crack a
Stanley
joke.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I was gonna crack a joke about HR, and you keep fucking interrupting me. I'm about to go to HR again for assault. You understand?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not kidding me, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop
Share.
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
The call of the void.
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
Hello? It's really bright.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's
I'm
okay.
getting the bread out of the oven.
You should
All right.
just let it sit. It's gonna
Okay,
deflate
there
if
we
you.
go. All right, now I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm
That
trying
you're a
to get you to see
bastard?
something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Oh, you want me to go inside? Are you want me to go inside after you call you?
Sorry, but you're
God
my story.
damn it, he's good. All right. Shit. Okay. All right. Hey, mama.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Oh,
Stanley.
wow. Good morning, employee. Oh, I'm employee now.
Stanley is
See.
quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he
It
pushes
does,
is
actually.
a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Well, existence is for me to find out about, you bitch.
Doing exactly what he's told to do.
I'm good at it.
Now he's pushing a button.
It's
now
great.
He's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
What happens if I hit other buttons? Okay, nothing.
And so he began to fantasize about
What
his
the
own job.
fuck?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
The
that did happen.
thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with his boys. With
So
the
He
boys.
went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
Yeah, that did happen.
Choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
L for
As he wandered
Lapis.
through this fantasy world,
What is
he began
happening?
to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous
Janet.
round room.
Do you
with
see this?
monitors and mind controls. Down
Susie.
another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I didn't see either of those things, actually.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would
Over
never
and
end,
over.
that he might always feel this free.
I don't feel free.
Surely
I feel
there's an answer down
feel
some
horrible.
new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played
I feel like I'm
just
gonna
one
throw up.
more time.
It looks like I've already thrown up.
But there is no answer.
Ah,
How
piss.
could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
It's
The longer
fun.
he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell you this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer.
Hey, Mondays.
As long as he remains here, he's
Every
slowly
Monday.
killing himself.
This happens.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Too bad, bitch.
Can he just not hear me?
No, I
How
can. I
can
just
in a
hate
way
you.
that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself.
Yeah,
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
a mirror, shit dip.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so
To be a
different, I
psychopath.
suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this
And I
time.
tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button.
Alright, well.
And I tried again.